Meanwhile, children really all across our area have spent the week on that unexpected vacation, all thanks to all of the ice and snow out there. But while many kids are probably getting a little bit of cabin fever by now, inside is really still the safest place to play when the temperatures get this low. WATE 6 on your side anchor Lori Tucker has more in caring for our kids. Lori.
Yeah, you know, parents are getting cabin fever too, I'm sure. These single-digit temperatures can lead to frostbite and hypothermia on a serious note, really in just minutes. Joining me now is Dr. Katy Stordahl from Children's Hospital. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
First of all, let's start off by talking about the differences between hypothermia and frostbite.
Hypothermia means that your body's temperature is less than 95 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow.
You can have frostbite with hypothermia, but frostbite is separate. It's usually on your nose, your toes, your fingers, things that are exposed more often, and the rest of your body may be warm, but that single nose or finger may be much colder than the rest of the body.
All right, we've got to prevent this because hypothermia can set on a child in just a small amount of time, minutes really, yes?
It can, and I would never recommend that people don't let their children go outside and enjoy all this wonderful snow, but it's important to check on them often and to make sure that they're dressed in layers. Merino wool and fleece are especially warm. You want to make sure that they've got hats on. That's so important for keeping heat inside. You may want to give them something to keep their hands warm inside of their gloves, such as hand warmers, and doing the same thing with toe warmers in their boots, and making sure they're drinking a lot. People don't think about that, but you actually lose much water through your body when it's cold, and you have to drink.
You know, they want hot chocolate when they come inside, but you recommend some water as well.
I would recommend both. The hot chocolate is going to get them good and warm on the inside, and the water is going to keep them well hydrated.
Let's talk about what can happen if hypothermia sets in. It can be so dangerous.
It can be, and the warning signs are typically confusion, seeming very abnormally sleepy. The skin may feel very cool to touch. They may be drowsy and not arousable, and so if that happens, you want to do warm liquids like we were just talking about, a warm, not a hot bath, vigorous rubbing on their skin, and if they're still acting that way, they absolutely need to go to the ER.
Okay, absolutely, and we're looking right now at signs and symptoms of frostbite, so while we have that up, let's talk about that as well, so the parents can keep an eye out for that, because that can be dangerous too.
It can be. Typically when you've been outside and you come inside, you'll notice your skin looks red. That's normal. Frostbite makes your skin white and waxy or yellow, and people may not complain about pain with it. Instead, it may just be numbness. When you touch that finger or that nose, if there's frostbite, you may notice that it's abnormally cold and colder than the rest of the skin. So if you're concerned for that, put the hand, whatever the object is on the body, into warm water. You want to gently rub, not vigorously rub. As the hand or the foot starts to warm up, you may want to separate the toes and the fingers with cotton balls. And then if you're not getting better, someone needs to call the doctor or go to the ER.
Very good. All right, let's hope that doesn't happen to any of our kiddos out there or their families, but thank you. We're now well armed with knowledge. We appreciate it, Dr. Stordahl. And if you have a question about your child's health, just email me at ltucker@wate.com. And be sure to tune in every Thursday here on WATE 6 on your side news at 5:30. We get lots of your questions, and we always try to get to one each week.